All right, y'all, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Are you going to just introduce?
The Kickback. This is the Kickback Pod. I'm Ill Will the Barber.
I'm Ama.
I'm Trail.
And this is the Kickback. So, do y'all want to get right into the questions or talk first?
We can get right into questions.
Okay, let's get right into the
Because
questions.
this ain't the recap.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
What were the initial ideas or experiences that led to the creation of the Kickback? Were there any specific events, cultural influences, or personal motivations that played a significant role?
So, I want to go first, Trill, because I got a backstory.
Go crazy.
Backstory. So 2 years before I had reached out to Trill, I was trying to create not the Kickback, but a space for like artists, and us like, well, I guess the Kickback, and dang y'all, I'm gonna
It just
start
didn't
over.
have a name to it. You
Yes.
didn't have an idea, like a concept.
That
of how you
and
wanted to do
then people in Indianapolis are weird as fuck. Can I say that?
it. Oh,
Like,
I mean,
fine.
if we going
people
there,
are
we're going there.
People in Indianapolis are weird as fuck. A lot of people have like hidden agendas, and I just got tired of like dealing with men that I didn't know who had those hidden agendas, and took for granted my kindness. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing this shit no more, because it is what it is. But then Trail came in the picture. He moved back from Atlanta, and I saw when he was in Atlanta, I truly appreciate like his content, like just the visuals, it was just different. And I'm like, dang, I wish he was out here, because I was like, he would be that person I would love to work with. And then I can't remember if
It was a haircut.
I was getting my haircut.
yeah, and then I just asked him a question, and then I let him take it over from there.
Yeah, so for sure. Yeah, I think after that we set up a meeting to do like a Zoom call and talking about like doing a video together. And then you're like, okay, so like, what's your vision for it? And I was like, okay, really, I've been really into like Tiny Desk. And I'm liking like the performances. Like I want something like that looks like that, like an intimate scene. And then I could perform in that scene and then have it feel like a reel. And you was like, yeah, that's really dope. Like that's kind of like what I was like envisioning too. Like that's kind of, we kind of start seeing like how like a lot of our thoughts started to align. And then I was like, okay, it kind of just like transformed slowly, like through that conversation to like an idea that we can push out for more than just me. And it was like, okay, you know what, like we could go to the canal.
Yeah, that was the first
Yeah, and
one.
the first idea was that.
That was gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
It was,
still good.
we ain't gonna talk too much about it. We gonna do it.
tidbits.
Next game.
Yeah.
So like we had that as an idea, and then it turned to more conversations. Like, you know what, maybe we could do this for everybody, and we could have an event that is able to push out the art itself, and for me specifically, because I do music, like push out my art and allow people to see it. So it just turned into the Kickback in terms of like being back here or outside, and
In our backyard.
yeah, and it just kind of been flowing ever since. And I know we started in April. Like that's the conversation was in April. We had the very first one in May, and
Literally 30 days after.
like maybe
was
not even
lit.
that. And we just going with the flow. So everything was just move and adjust accordingly.
And meetings, like we just always, all right, we have a meeting every week. And no, at first it was like every other week.
Yeah, every other week.
And then we were like, hey, we need to talk every week, because we didn't realize it was going to pick up the way it did from the first one.
Yeah, first event was like almost.
Oh, he's like, oh shit, we need to
40 people.
Yeah, we need to get this stuff in order with like no contracts or anything. We just allowed this to just flow.
Okay. Who were the main individuals involved in the inception of the Kickback? What roles did they play, and how did their backgrounds and expertise shape the project's development? How did we decide to expand it with adding William into the partnership?
Well, I could go first. For me, I know like my role or my skill level is like camera work, and then also being able to, or also doing music. So being somebody who does music, performing, and then having that understanding of how to record myself on camera, that kind of just plays into Kickback because again, everything like is social media based, and how to get publicity and to grow as a event space or as an artist, you're gonna have to put yourself out there on social media. So I think like that was more so like my skill set, and my knowledge on how to get artists to perform and understanding that people want to perform and they need that space.
Yes, because that's a very important piece to the Kickback. Because I was like, yo, Trill, you handle all the artist stuff because I can't. I would say I'm the organizer. I do the contracts, just making sure we checking those tasks off the list. I also do videography and some of the flyers. But honestly, just the back end, making sure we have everything, for each event, especially Gary, just make sure we went through that checklist. But contract. And then we're going to let William share his story about how he became into the mix. He's always been there. It's just...
For sure.
Yeah, I was like the silent partner, I guess, for the first, what?
2, 3?
Three. Mm-hmm.
I think it was 3 of them. So I was just giving ideas and like input on what maybe, like what y'all might be able to do with certain events. Like I had the idea for the idol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like we was sitting there on some just chilling, and a bunch of bikes just came around, and they had lights all over the tires, and they just vibed out, and for like an hour, and then just bounced. I'm like, yo, we can do the same thing and just invite a bunch of people.
You actually said it.
I said
like
it
10 minutes
than that.
before they
And
came.
then,
He's
yeah,
like, oh, we should
came.
do the kickback here. And
Yeah,
then
confirmed
it
it.
turned into a
Yeah, it's
kickback.
crazy. I really said it, and then 5-10 minutes later, they came up with bikes, and they just vibed out.
It was dope.
It was like 20 of them. But, yeah, I guess I'm like vibe curator.
Yeah, that's
Like
the title for sure.
I just help with the vibe.
Yes.
I just try to curate the vibe.
And it's appreciated.
Very much so.
Yes. 3 is my number, by the way. So anytime when 3 naturally forms, I'm always for it. No matter what, I go with it because that's my manifestation number. So when he said that, I'm like, oh yeah, it's perfect. Triangle.
Okay, what obstacles or challenges did the creators encounter during the early stages of developing the Kickback? How did you guys overcome these challenges, and what lessons did you guys learn during the process?
Y'all think it was challenges?
I wouldn't say it was challenges.
Yeah.
Scheduling, maybe time management.
Time is always a hassle. I mean,
time management.
we all got life outside of this.
Yes.
So that definitely makes stuff
Very
difficult.
busy life.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, I don't think it was any challenges. I think if anything, it was just more so, again, like we kind of just did it and we just started moving. It was some planning involved, but I think we both just like, yeah, let's just get on our feet and start doing it.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of our lessons came from just adjusting as we move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really, when we approach a roadblock, honestly, we just use it as a lesson. Like, all right, next time we need to do this. It's literally just that every time. Like, oh, dang, we forgot that. Next time we need to make a checklist and, just really applying those mistakes into lessons to be better.
For sure, yeah.
In what ways has the original vision for the Kickback changed since its inception, and were there pivotal moments or feedback that prompted a shift in direction or focus?
Oh my God.
We can't say a lot, but
Yeah,
it's getting bigger.
It's the ideas from when I came in, like the ideas that we have now, they is grandiose.
Oh, yeah.
It's big.
It's lit. Stay
Way
tuned.
bigger than the backyard. Like
Lit.
initially, it was just some backyard, just kick it shit. And now
Backyard
it's-
show.
Yeah, now we thinking way bigger than that.
Not thinking, we doing
Yeah, we
way
doing.
bigger than that.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Cause
What was the intended impact or message that the creators wanted to convey through the Kickback? How do you guys hope it resonates with the audience, and what legacy do you wish to envision on the project?
I just
That was a good
I feel like the goal was to just honestly create a space that wasn't being felt while we were out. Like, I'm not a club person, and I don't deal with like being around a lot of different type of energies. So like me and William had a lot of conversations, just like, dang, I wish we can do this or go here or this place, existed. And honestly, I just wanted to create a safe space where we can all kick back and smoke if you want to smoke, listen to some great music, and just enjoy, like, network. Like, it be more than just a scene of, I'm coming here to show you my outfit. I'm coming here to show off what, I want it to be a space of, like, community. So I feel like it represents that in its own way, and that's all it's been from my perspective, just a space to feel safe and be around our people and we can kick back.
For me, it was definitely like looking for some chill vibes for sure. Again, like I came into it with the artist in mind, like that was like priority thought for me. So I'm like, okay, I want a comfortable place to like perform, kind of get the jitters out, feel like a family type vibe. But again, definitely want to be able to just smoke, relax, drink. I don't want the stress of being in like a club or something like that and then having to perform, or just all these extra people that I don't rock with for sure, because I definitely understand like the energy aspect. So yeah, it was just something just to make. Again, I also had Tiny Desk in mind too, so I'm like, I like into like the intimate vibes, and just being able to really have everybody feel what you're doing. So that was more so like my thought behind it.
Can you read that question one more time?
What was the intended impact or message that the creators wanted to convey through the kickback? And how do you hope it resonates with the audience, and what legacy do you wish to envision for the project?
Oh, that should have been like a 3-part
Yeah, I never answered that last part.
Yeah.
In my mind, it was like, we want to go out, we want to kick it, but we don't want to party for real. Like, I don't want to be in there with the chicks twerking everywhere. Like, I mean, it's cool for a little twerk, but not a whole lot of twerk. Like, where like
2-3 songs.
Adult vibes. Like at the kickback, your grandma can be there, and it can be a 25-year-old there, and they gonna exist in the same space, and it's not gonna be no type of friction with it. It's just gonna be smooth, like a balance.
And it's been that.
I don't want to talk about the last one.
No, it's
Like,
been that
like
every
the last
one.
one, there were 60-year-olds, 21-year-olds, like 35-year-olds, 40-something year. Like, it was every age
My
range,
grandfather was
every
that.
demographic.
That's
like,
everyone. If y'all think about
my
it, that
grandfather
was
was in
everyone.
there.
So that's the
69.
intended purpose, for anybody to be able to come and kick back.
Yeah, for sure.
21 and up, of course.
Yeah.
21 and up.
Unless
Yeah.
stated
So throw that out
otherwise.
there.
Yeah, 21 and
Unless
up.
stated otherwise.
How do you hope it resonates with the audience, and what legacy do you wish to envision for the project?
I hope the audience feels safe. I hope that they can be their most authentic selves, and just flow in the energy of like being creative. Everything about the kickback is creative. We use our natural environment to add on to the vibes. So just, really connecting with one and networking, like talk to somebody you don't know, and each one it's been that, and it's been beautiful, because at certain points throughout the kickback, I'll just watch and look at everybody and just see how they're feeling. So I hope you feel like a family, because we're doing this for us to have a space that we can feel safe and kick back.
Yeah, for me, like, I hate this word, low key. I hate the word vibe, because I feel like it's overused. But like, really, like, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Or I hope people feel like you just kind of walk in with, this is just cool. Like, you feel relaxed, you feel safe, you feel involved. I know, like, the last part was like, the question was like the legacy part. I mean, really, I don't like to put no limits on nothing, so I just like to like watch stuff grow. I mean, the legacy, I wanted to see it get as big as it can get, and see how far we can make, like, you have some type of reach. So that's really it for me.
Yeah. Jump out, hop out, they put the whip up. Smooth bucket between Porsche Rovers, Corvette the killers. Walk in, damn she fire. Yeah, this is stick up. Daddy once told me the coupe can't be bought, it's with ya.